Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Amira Wahida binti Muhammad Sukri. My metric number is 2112200491. Today I want to tell about introduction for our group assignment. Company that we choose is Ajinomoto. Ajinomoto is a Japanese multinational food and biotechnology corporation which produce such as seasonings, sweeteners and amino acids. Ajinomoto is the trade name for the company's original monosodium glutamate MSG product, the first of its kind since 1909. Ajinomoto operates in 36 countries and employs an estimated 34,504 people. Its yearly revenue in 2020 in around $9.8 billion. The mission for the Ajinomoto company is to contribute to the world's food and wellness and to better live for the future. The products from Ajinomoto company is such as Ajinomoto Amino Beta, Pulse Sweet and Aji Aroma. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anis Nadira and my matrix number is 21122238. The formula for vertical analysis is statement line item divided by total base figure multiply 100. The total percentage for non-current asset in vertical financial statement for 2018 is 17.66% and the percentage for total equity is 89.83%. In 2019, the percentage for total non-current asset is 14.55% and 87.26% for total equity. In year 2021, the total for non-current asset is 54.43% and 70.42% for total equity. The formula for horizontal analysis is the comparison year amount minus base year amount divided by base year amount then multiply 100. In 2018, the percentage for both total asset and total equity liabilities is 8.61%. In year 2019, percentage for total asset is 13.74% and for total equity liabilities is 9.59%. For year 2020, the total asset get 8.85% and 8.65% for total equity and liabilities. The percentage in year 2021 for total asset is 25.34% and for total equity and liabilities also get the same percentage which is 25.34%. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to all. Today I have submitted answer with matrix number 2112200495. Would like to discuss about horizontal analysis and vertical analysis of financial statement of Ajinomoto. The percentage for total assets decreased from 2017 to 2018, which by 8.61%. For both total equity and liabilities decreased by in 2017 to in 2018 by 8.61%. The total equity and total liability in 2019 equivalent to 9.59%. The total asset increased 8.55%. The total equity and liability for year 2020 increasing by 8.85%. The percentage for total asset decreased by 25.34%. Next, for vertical analysis, as stated, in 2018, for total asset was 100%, the total equity was 89.83%, the total equity and liability were with percentage 100%. In 2019, the total for asset was percentage 100%, the total equity and liabilities were 100%. In 2020, the total assets were 100%. The total equity was 85.40%, while the total equity and liability was 100%. In 2021, the total assets was 100%. The total equity and liabilities was 100%. Thank you. That's all.
Hi, my name is Norlela Azwa. My matric number 211222388. I will explain about calculation for financial ratio. First, liquidity ratio. Net working capital. Calculation for net working capital is current asset minus current liability. Current ratio. Calculation for current ratio is current asset divided by current liability. Quick ratio. Current asset minus bracket inventory plus prepayment divided by current liability. Next calculation is for efficiency ratio. Average calculation period. Calculation for average calculation period is account receivable divided by yearly sales divided by 360. Next, inventory turnover. Cost of goods sold divided by inventory. Average inventory turnover. 360 divided by inventory turnover. Fixed asset turnover. Sales divided next fixed sales. Total sales turnover. Sales divided by total asset. Next calculation is for solvency ratio. Debit ratio. Total liability divided by total asset times 100. Debit equity ratio. Long-term liability divided by shareholder equity times 100. Next calculation is profitability ratio. Net profit margin. Profit after tax divided by sales times 100. Operating profit margin. Operating profit divided by sales times 100. Return on sales. Profit after tax divided by total asset times 100. Return on equity. Profit after tax divided by shareholder equity times 100. And lastly, calculation for market value ratio. Price earning ratio. Market price per share divided by earning per share. Dividend yield ratio. Dividend per share divided by market price per share.
Hi, my name is Nur Inas binti Fadil. My metric number 211220C17. I will present my part, which is ratio interpretation. Final ratio analysis is a quantitative tool in use by business managers to learn about a company profitability, solvency, efficiency, liquidity coverage, and market value. First, I will explain the liquidity. Net working capital measure the business can pay it in short-term debit obligation with the current asset. From 2018 to 2021, the company current asset are greater than its current liability. Next, in 2018 to 2021, company current asset are larger than current liability. In 2021, the company is selling its inventory is only 2.63 times and the quick ratio is decreased than 2008. In 2020, the prepayment of the company is greater than in the other year. Second, I will explain the efficient ratio. Efficient ratio, also known as asset management ratio or activity ratio, are used to analyze how efficient a company's ability is asset to generate income and maximize the profit or shareholder wealth. From the average collection period from the year 2018 until 2021, their average collection period is around 2 to 3 days only. Next, from the year 2018, the inventory turnover is increased in 2019, was starting the year 2018 is just 9.54 times compared to the year 2019. It is 10.03 times. For the average inventory turnover, so the company faced a big problem to sell its product in the year 2020 because they take about 46.04 days to make one round of inventory sale. Next, fixed asset turnover the company by using its fixing asset to generate sale. In 2020 and 2021, the fixed asset is slowly decreased to 1.12 times 2001. Total asset turnover is not too much different from the year 2019 until 2021. Their performance is quickly satisfactory. Third, I will explain the solvency ratio. The debit ratio was 10.70% increased to 29.78% in 2019. It shows higher ratio point from 2018 to 2021 and is increased by 19.41%, while debit equity ratio is declined from 2018, which was 18.45% to 18.14% in 2019. It shows a decrease of 0.31%, while in 2019 until 2021, there has been an increase again after the decrease of portion in 2018 from 18.14% to 117.16%. Next, I will explain the profitability ratio. On the net profit margin show that they are very efficient in generating the profit because as we can see that from the figure of the respective 5 years that decrease from year to year in making the operation profit because we can see the increase of the year 2018 of 70.26% up to 19.33% in the year 2020. and a slight decrease in 2021 is 18.07%. 2021 is 18.07%. Return of asset facing a big problem because generic profit dropped to 6.39%. Last, I will explain the market value ratio. From the year 2018 to 2021, the company generated 3.73 times to 4.48 from the price-earning ratio. From 2018, the profit expand in 2019 is beginning from 12.70% in 2018 to 12.47% in 2019. From 2019 to 2020, there has been a decline from 12.47% to 11.03 times. In 2021, the aspect of profit income has expanded by 3.34% from 2020 to 40.37% in 2021. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum Madam. My name is Nur Zanira and I'm going to quiz about my part, that is conclusion and recommendation. Ratio are normally utilized in strategic planning. It can be manipulated through practices in accounting. Taken collectively and utilized sensibly might assist in identifying company or business division in particular problem. Finding new ventures that are profitable needs more effort. Therefore, investors should carry out their own set analysis to determine which firms they can invest in. Due to limitation of this ratio, the investor should also consider the non-financial analysis like leadership style, moral of employee and experience among others. That is from me. Thank you.